Hey there Backyard Botanicals viewers. Welcome to the first video in our 5-part series all about bug-eating plants. In this series, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of carnivorous plants, or plants that have adapted to trap and eat insects and other small animals in order to supplement their diets. In this video, we're going to cover the fascinating science behind carnivorous plants. First, let's start with the basics. Carnivorous plants are plants that have adapted to supplement their diets by trapping and consuming animal flesh. These plants typically live in nutrient-poor environments, such as bogs and swamps, where they've had to evolve unique mechanisms to capture insects and other small animals in order to survive. But have you ever stopped to think about just how these plants are able to trap and digest their prey? Well, let me tell you, it's truly a work of natural engineering. Take the Venus flytrap for example. Its leaves are divided into 2 lobes that are hinged along the midrib. Tiny trigger hairs on each lobe are extremely sensitive to touch. When these hairs are bent, ion channels at the base of the hairs open, generating an electrochemical signal that causes the lobes to snap shut, trapping the insect in its jaws. And did you know that the Venus flytrap can actually count? Studies have shown that the flytrap will only snap shut if the trigger hairs are touched at least twice in a 20-second period, ensuring that it only captures actual prey and not just debris. Another interesting example is the sundew, or Drosera, which has tiny tentacle hairs that secrete a sticky mucilage to trap insects. But here's the kicker. The sundew's tentacles are able to move, bending towards the prey and slowly enveloping it in the sticky mucilage. And the more the insect struggles, the more it becomes entangled, making it a true external stomach for the plant. And then there are pitcher plants, like the Nepenthes, which have modified leaves that act as pitfall traps. Nectar is secreted near the pitcher's opening to attract insects, but the slippery inner walls cause the prey to fall in and eventually drown in the digestive juices below. But it's not just about trapping and digesting prey. Carnivorous plants have also evolved unique mutualistic relationships with other organisms. For example, certain species of Nepenthes have been found to engage in mutualistic interactions with mountain tree shrews. These plants produce toilet pitchers, which exude nectar in a way that is only readily accessible when the shrew places its butt over the pitcher's opening. This is a form of payment for the shrew, and is a perfect example of one of nature's most fundamental rules. If there is a hole, something will crawl up in there and poop in it. So, there you have it. The next time you see a Venus flytrap or a sundew, don't just marvel at its beauty. Take a moment to appreciate the complex and fascinating science behind its survival. Stay tuned for the next video in our series where we'll dive deeper into the different types of carnivorous plants and their unique adaptations. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there's any particular aspect of carnivorous plants you'd like to learn more about.